According to a NTSB report, the Golden Gate Bridge faces an unknown risk of collapse from vessel strike. According to a brand new report released by the National Transportation and Safety Board, the Golden Gate Bridge is one of several spans in the Bay Area that are at unknown levels of risk of collapse. The NTSB produced the report as part of its ongoing investigation and response to the Containership collision in Baltimore in 2024 that destroyed the Francis Scott Key Bridge. On March 26, 2024, the bridge was struck by the 984-foot Singapore-flagged cargo vessel Dali, which was heading out of Baltimore Harbor, when it experienced a loss of electrical power and propulsion. The shock struck Pier 17, the southern pier that supported the central span of the bridge. A portion of the bridge collapsed into the river and portions of the pier deck and truss spans collapsed on the vessel's forward deck. A 7-person road crew and an inspector were on the bridge when the ship hit it. The inspector escaped unharmed, and one of the crew survived with serious injuries. The other 6 crew members died in the collapse. One of the 23 crew members on the dolly suffered a minor injury. The Golden Gate Bridge is one of 6 Bay Area bridges that, according to the NTSB, face an unknown level of collapse risk from a similar strike. The agency also includes the following bridges in the Bay Area: Richmond-San Bridge built in 1956, Carquinez Bridge built in 1958, 1962 built Benicia-Martinez Bridge, Antioch Bridge built in 1978, San Mateo-Hayward Bridge built in 1967. The Golden Gate Bridge in the Bay Area is the oldest of the listed bridges, having been built in 1937. The San Francisco Bay Bridge is one bridge that is not mentioned in the report in a significant way. All in all, the NTSB identified 68 bridges across the U.S. that should be evaluated for risk of collapse from a vessel strike. Had such an evaluation been performed on the Francis Key Bridge, the report indicates action could possibly have been taken to prevent the collapse. Today's report does not suggest that 68 bridges are certain to collapse. Read a press release accompanying the report. The NTSB is recommending that these 30 bridge owners determine whether the bridges are above the acceptable risk levels set by the AASHTO, American Association of State Highway and Transportation Officials. The NTSB recommended that bridge owners develop and implement a comprehensive risk reduction plan if the calculations indicate a bridge has a risk level about the AASHTO threshold. The Golden Gate Bridge Highway and Transportation District owns the Golden Gate Bridge. All the other Bay Area bridges mentioned in the report are owned by the Bay Area Toll Authority.